are they really trying to pull here? Honey, I need y'all to come in. We have to talk about this, because what I just found out and how Malcolm's fans and everybody, the public, has been played. Man, I'm not liking this. This is sad and this is very disturbing on all fronts. Party crashes, I need y'all to lean in, because today's update is one that's gonna chill you in your core. We've been following this suspicion death of Malcolm-Jamal Warner since when? Day one, right? And just when you think the pieces couldn't get darker, new information comes out, y'all. And it ties together the mother words, the secret funeral, and yes, that alleged wife, and Tanisha. Tanisha, who's been moving like she got a script to follow and a mouth she's been told to keep shut. And I believe that. I believe they have told her to keep her mouth shut. And did y'all hear what I said? The secret funeral? Did y'all even know they had a funeral already? Man, the friends didn't even know they had a funeral already. When I tell you, what are they trying to hide? What are they trying to bury? People are already talking about it. So what are they trying to hide, y'all? We got to get down to the bottom of this. If you feel like, oh, the reason why they're keeping it private so social media won't talk, wrong answer. We already talking. You know we're going to talk. That is a big celebrity. He's our brother. He's our father. He's our cousin. Come on, you think we just not going to talk? Come on. Man, when I tell you, it's moving very crazy out here. And I'm still stuck on Jamal mother's words yesterday. Pamela, Malcolm's own mother, finally spoke. 3 weeks, y'all. Yesterday, she finally spoke. And instead of the heartbreak and outrage you expect, I'm mad, I'm outraged. When you have your own son targeted and taken away, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Honey, she said this. His job was complete. That's what she said. She said he transitioned in the water. She said he didn't suffer. Now stop right there. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. Stop right there. We know if he drowned, ma'am, he suffered. Eyes burning, water all in your lungs. You fighting for your life for every second to survive. You know, and his life is complete. Malcolm was just about to do so much on his podcast. He was set on a mission. This man had so much to expose about Hollywood. I'm hearing something happened with a child on Hollywood set that he wanted to expose. I don't know if it has something to do with Bill Cosby though, but people are saying, not even. And how could his job be complete when he have an 8-year-old daughter? Come on now. What parents want to leave their child behind and call it complete? And let's not forget, his mom, oh yeah, she's been down in Hollywood for a long time. She reminds me of Usher mother. And you know how Usher mom with Diddy got down too, right? And Usher mom still haven't spoke out about what Diddy did to Usher or Justin. But that's what she reminded me of. They said that she was his manager in Hollywood, that she was pushing him to get into Hollywood. So it could be she wanted to be a part of Hollywood more than Malcolm wanted to be a part of Hollywood. I'm just saying. And it seems like he had everybody around him that wanted to be a part of Hollywood, but Hollywood wanted Malcolm. Hollywood didn't want the wife. Hollywood didn't want the mother. And I don't know, is the mother an actress too? I won't be surprised. A lot of these managers be living through their child, trying to push them into Hollywood. You guys know that. Look at so many of these managers that are family members. If you talk to them, they once used to want to be a star too. And that's why they're pushing their child, living through their child, trying to make them a star. And some are actually succeeding. I think it's one of those stories when it comes to her. Okay, I do feel like she's been compromised. I feel like the wife been compromised. Some people say, well, maybe she's scared. Possibly. Possibly. That is very true. But I know one thing. When she's talking about his job was complete, I know that's a lie. He died peacefully. I know that's a lie. And he transitioned in water. Now, she said she birthed him in water. And that's what makes it so magical, because he was birthed inside water and he died inside water. That sounds like a ritual to me. Like they had planned it. Yeah, this is how we want him to go. Man, when I tell you, you can't make this up. You cannot make this up. And we're dealing with Hollywood individuals, so you know they like to do their kills like a movie, like a script, and then 5 years ago, they're going to write a story about it and put it in a movie script. They always tell you what they're doing inside these movie scripts. They don't just be coming out of thin air. They be doing it themselves, y'all. Honey, but, I need y'all to get the likes up, okay? I need y'all to get the likes up. I know for a fact that his job was not complete. That's what I do know, okay? I know for a fact that Malcolm-Jamal Warner had so much to say. I know for a fact he wanted to expose so many snakes in Hollywood. He was ready to call out by their name, okay? Do you guys remember Angie Stone? And she was about to call people out, and she said she's going to call people out by their name. Remember that? And she has so much to say and so much to expose. And then what happened? Boom. Just like that. 9 people in a van. She's the only one that's dead. Same pattern, y'all. Same pattern. But party crashes. We know Malcolm was not done. Press 2 if you feel like Malcolm was not done exposing Hollywood. He was not done finishing, trying to get his community together, trying to pour in his community. He was not done raising his 8-year-old daughter. He didn't want to go. Talking about his job was complete. And he died peacefully. He's fine. Man. When I tell y'all, Hollywood got a lot of snakes, and they are behind the curtains doing so much hocus pocus. But I know one thing, Malcolm wasn't done. I know he wasn't tired. I know he wasn't silent. He was silenced, but I know he wasn't silent. He was speaking up, and he was building up to talk more than he had in years. Did y'all realize that? He's been quiet for a long time, but I don't know what happened recently, but he had the fire up under him. You heard about the podcast he was doing, breaking down and talking about we not all hood, and is speaking for the black man and the black woman and empowering the black community and trying to tell you guys the stereotypes they try to force upon black men to make black men look like coons and make black men look weak and put them in dresses. He wasn't going for it. He was about to expose it all. Okay, the secrets and the dirty work behind Hollywood. He was just getting warmed up, and boom, just like that. Come on now. Okay. Whew. So, whose definition, I say? When the mom said he was complete, whose definition of complete are we talking about here? Are we talking about God's or the machines? Because when you're dealing with an industry that doesn't like loose ends, job complete. Yeah, job complete. Sounds like a mission accomplished for somebody else. We all know Hollywood. They don't like when you have loose strings. They don't like if they knew Malcolm could possibly expose some truth. They didn't want to be out there. Nobody want to go through what Diddy is going through. Nobody want to go through what Harvey Weinstein is going through. Nobody want to go through all these people they see. They are petrified. They are panic mode. They are scared. And if anybody in this circus or anybody in Hollywood wants to expose some truth about some big people in Hollywood, they will take your breath away. When y'all getting on these podcasts, running y'all mouth, it is a very dangerous game, because all that stuff piled up on Diddy, it was crumbs here and there, right? You hear one person say this on a podcast, and then this person exposes this on a podcast. They summon all that up, and FBI, they are looking at all those podcasts. FBI, feds, they're looking at all of them. Algorithm, AI, they are listening to everything. They are studying everything, y'all. Okay, everything is being recorded and everything is being documented. And the people behind Hollywood, they cannot afford Malcolm to get on his podcast and expose some dark stuff Hollywood did back in 15, 20 years ago. Okay, when he was young. They're not about to risk that. No. Okay, so I gotta say this. Now, here's where the plot thickens, y'all. And I gotta say shout out to Paperwork Party for breaking this one. They confirmed that Malcolm's funeral already happened. That's right. The man has already been buried, y'all. But this wasn't no public celebration of life. It was a private funeral in Los Angeles. And when I say private, I mean private. Just a handful of people. No fans, no photos, no videos, no programs, no press, not even a paper trail online. Even one of Malcolm's close friends, a man who's known him for years, told Paperwork Party he wasn't even invited. He only knew about it afterwards through whispers. And remember, y'all, most of Malcolm's friends are in Atlanta. They're not even in LA. So why was the funeral in LA? Why hide it from the people who knew him best? Why? Because a lot of people that probably knew him best knew it ain't add up. They knew something wasn't right. And they had to do it in LA so they can keep it sacred, so they can keep it, amongst them, and so nobody will question it. But for them to have it so private and knowing that he was a big figure, he meant so much to us and everybody else, that is selfish. And that's a cover up right there. That's very telling. We don't know his body, what he looked like. Did they cremate him? Nothing, y'all. Hiding something, right? And here's the part that should have all of us unsettled. This is the first time in the case of Paperwork Party history where they completely lost track of the body. Let me tell y'all, Kevin Samuels, they tracked the body from the day he died until the funeral. Angie Stone, the same. Even when the body was moved across state lines, they found it. But Malcolm, honey, gone. No confirmed funeral home, no transport record, nothing. In Costa Rica, somebody had to prepare that body for travel. Somebody had to put it on the plane. Somebody had to deliver it to a funeral home. Those steps leave paper trails, y'all. And yet, somehow, this trail is called, you can't tell me that's an accident. That is deliberate. That is control. Man, and can we not forget about Tanisha, his alleged wife? Now let's talk about the woman who should have been in front and center if this was real love. If this was real love, Tanisha, the alleged wife, where's she at? Where is she? No public mourning, no Instagram post, no tribute, no statement. I mean, nothing. If you didn't know better, you wouldn't even know she existed. And maybe that's the point. Party crashers, this is the woman who lived with him, traveled with him, allegedly shared a life with him. If my spouse died, the last thing I'll be is silent. But Tanisha, radio silent. And let's not forget, she was the one in Costa Rica with him. She was the one with the access, the proximity, and the opportunity. And now she's also the one who conveniently disappears when the questions start. Come on now. And tell me this, whispers have it on these YouTube streets that Malcolm was running away from somebody. That's why he jumped on that plane real quick in a hurry to Costa Rica to be with his family. He thought he was safe. Ended up falling into the lions den after the wife gave out his location online. They said, I don't know, allegedly he got a phone call or some messages and the people were coming after him because he was about to expose something, or he was telling some tales about the past in Hollywood and they didn't want that stuff to get out, and they were coming for him. This is what I'm hearing on the YouTube streets. I cannot confirm or deny that, but I felt like if I heard this, it's not cool for me to sit on this and not tell y'all, so I'm putting it in your ear too. Okay. And let's talk about the funeral, because some people are saying it feel like a ritual. I'm sorry, y'all, but a funeral is secret. Invite only funeral in a different city than where your friends live. No pictures, no public closures. That doesn't sound like an honoring a man's life, y'all. It sounds like erasing him. Erasing him as if he never existed. This is how the elite handle their business. When they want someone gone, clean, quiet, no trail, no loose ends. And when you connect that to Pamela, job complete. When you connect that to Pamela, Malcolm's mom, when she said job complete, it reads like somebody reading from the same playbook. The narrative is set, the energy is calm, and no one's fighting back. Come on now. Paperwork Party said it plain. They are covering their tracks as they go. They are erasing Malcolm's from public memorial, public memory. No brutal sites, burial sites listed on a final grave. You ain't gonna find him on a final grave. No obituary in major outlets. No fanfare. No official case of death. Everyone can agree on nothing, y'all. And and without the body, without the funeral home, without even a leaked program, there's nothing for fans or friends to hold on to. It's like he's been swallowed whole. Party crashers, we seen this before, y'all. When someone becomes a problem for the wrong people, their story gets rewritten fast. First, they go quiet, either willingly or because somebody's controlling them. Then, when they die, the circle gets smaller. The funeral gets shorter, the details get vague, and the people closest to them are suddenly out the loop. And by the time the public catches on, the trail is already cold. That's not a coincidence. That's how the machine works. And I ask all of y'all, if his job was complete, What about ours? What about ours? Because I don't believe for 1 second that Malcolm-Jamal Warner's story ends with some poetic line about transitioning in the water. Not when the wife is silent, not when the mother's statement feels scripted, not when the funeral is ghost event in a city that is not even his home. Honey, we keep digging. We keep digging, y'all. We keep talking. We keep his name alive because as long as the party crashers are watching, his story would not be erased. I need y'all to comment below. What do y'all think about Pamela meant by what she mean by job complete? Why was the funeral private? Huh? Where is Tanisha? We're not letting this go because this fight, honey, because in this fight, our job isn't complete either.